Hello, and welcome to once again another episode of Salem The Game with ThePoyo. As always, I will be doing about 30 minutes worth of video. However, if you can, try to leave a comment on the section down below if you want longer videos or shorter videos, or if I should play by myself and then just put a little bit of my gameplay up. I want some feedback. Anyway, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video, and let's get started. So we left off, with our coal, remember? Well, now it's cooked. After 3 days it gets cooked. And if we right click here, we can collect the coal. However, we have no use for it. Then we have our compost bin. We left it with some stuff in it, and you see that it produced some humus. I don't really need the worm, so I will compost the worm. What do we have here? We have the starting part of the split rail fence. However, our claim is too small, so a fence will just get in our way. Let's pick up this yellow morel mushroom. It's poisonous, so let's compost it also with this fern, I believe it is. Yeah, fern. Whoop, there we go. And let's do what we always do. Let's choose one direction to go in. How about we go this way, to the east. Let's see if we find some silver for a claim, some inspirationals to level up our skills. And let's collect our berries, because as a newbie they are our main source of food. As you can see, winter is over, so we should not be worrying about hypothermia. However, we are still kind of cold until we build a house. So let's expand our claim and build a house. Oh, and I'm forgetting. Last episode I made a shovel, so let's use that shovel. We start by pressing Ctrl L, we select a big piece of land, we release, and we go to the adventure button and click the dig button and pull it to our action bar. In my case I put it on F10. Actually, let's put it on F9. Then we just click and it will dig in the center of the 4 tiles we choose, like for example this one. Yep, we just want to dig once, and then we can, well, in what I do is I shift click to level the ground. You might think I did nothing, but actually I'm getting rid of the terrain right now. I just want to test if I can build a house on blank terrain instead of having to pave. If I have to pave, then that means I will be seen on the map. But if I don't have to, if I don't have to pave, then that would be great. I can build a house on top and then the terrain will regenerate. So, I don't know if you noticed. I will do this once again. If I dig and then I stop and I control right click, I will put the dirt in the square, like that. Now if we dig and instead of control right clicking we do shift right click, I will put the dirt in the center. Cool. Okay, so let's try and test if we can build a house. This is a small house. No, we need pavement, and we want to do a farmer's house. This might be a good location. So let's mark where we want the house. Here, this square. Let's pave here. Whoa! Why did we get this paving? I do not want this paving. Let's dig the paving. So let's pave again. It depends what material is being used. I don't want to pave with hay, so let's get rid of the hay first. And I forgot where I was going to build my house. That's so dumb. Okay. Build the house here. Yeah, that's a good location. So I want to pave there. Adventure and pave. Okay, there we go. That's the terrain we want. And I believe we needed paving here as well. Build houses, farmhouse. Okay, this looks about right. Then we need to put some more paving here. And here. Okay, so I just use hay and something else that I have no idea what this is. We need to use rock. We have a piece of rock over there, so let's get rid of our shovel and equip our axe. Where's our axe? Here. Let's chip the stone. Let's study a little bit as well to use our black bile because we want to replenish our phlegm. Okay, that should be about enough stone for now. Can I raise anything? Nope. How about now? Nope. Okay, I want to equip my shovel once again because I want to get rid of this terrain here. So let's do that and pave. There we go. Again, dig and pave. There we go, we have the 4 corners for our house. Now we have to fill all of this in with stone. Let's craft some food and berries on the straw. Replenish our phlegm because paving and digging use a lot of phlegm. And let's put some more pavement on the floor, probably here. Okay, we have no more stone. Do we really need to build the house? Yes, we have to. It's always good to have a house because, well, at least for now, I don't know if this will change later, but it probably will. Let's equip our axe once again because we cannot chip with a shovel. Okay, so while we chip stone, we want a house because we can put a lock to our house. And if we put a lock to our house, if we get raided, the house will still be safe. However, if the house has no lock, then you know what will happen, people will just go inside. Oh, suing. Suing. I don't like these crows, so let's get rid of them. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm walking very slow right now. That's because I'm overweight. No, I'm not. Oh, hypothermia. If I build a house, I will get rid of hypothermia as well. So let's pave, 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 study, pave, pave, pave. And we need more stone. So let's go get more stone. And there's more stone here. Let's eat to replenish our phlegm and black bile. Study a bit more. What else can we study? A cricket. Because why not? There we go. Yes, you can study crickets as well. Here, thread and needle, natural philosophy. There we go. Now we have a stone just next to our house location. So everything should be faster. Let's organize our items. If we study some crow feathers, it seems we can level up perennial philosophy, so let's do that. And we should probably collect some more berries, because we are running out of black bile. And we will run out of phlegm. This item here, the milkweed root, is actually very good for phlegm. So let's eat that. And pave. Let's finish our square. There we go. Paving also makes your town or city look more organized. We should study the feathers now because we have... Oh, we ran out of black bile now. We need to eat once again. What can we eat here? I'm worried that we will run out of food. It seems that's what's happening now. We can gather some pine cone to eat. Okay. And I just got a great idea. We don't need branches. We have our torch that it was lit before we logged out last time, so we can turn on the fireplace really fast and with no risk of failing. And now look, craft food, nuts, roasted nut, and look at this, we have pine nuts. Now we have them roasted. We can eat them and replenish a lot. I'm low on phlegm, so let's wait for that. Go. Or we can also glutton them. One more yellow bile point. Awesome. Remember we got the skill called something like nuts, I believe? That makes it so that we get 3 nuts from, I think, from the pine cone. Sometimes. Yep, sometimes we get 3. So let's get one more and cook them, because now they are a good source of food for regeneration. Let's go back to our fireplace. And craft foods, nuts, roasted nut. There we go. Let's craft with our hands. Okay, lots of food here. Let's study this. Oh, we cooked another nut we had, a chestnut. Right, the stray chestnut is now a roasted chestnut, which heals black bile, and gobble points favor phlegm, blood. Let's continue paving. We need pavement material. Let's chip more stone then. Now let's finish this one here. Let's see what other skills we can learn. We want locksmithing, definitely. So let's raise that skill. We have this here. We probably need one more of that stone maraca to finish the skill, so let's go ahead and collect a flint. which are very easy to find on the ground. Flint. Oh, there's one. Right click and pick. Then we go to craft inspirationals, or I for inspirationals, and then T for toys, and rock maracas. Craft. There we go. We study it, and we have locksmithing. We can now craft keys and other stuff. We can craft a kite as well. We can craft some artifacts. We don't really need those artifacts. More pants, but we require other stuff for those. Green dyes, hats. So it seems that dyes are a thing now. We had a dye update a few days or like a week or two ago. So clothes got more difficult to make. Let's continue. Where did we do our keys? Locksmithing. Or we probably just have the ability to... Oh, there we go. Master key. We need to make a master key, but that requires 1 bar of pig iron, which we do not have, sadly. So let's... Oh, and we need a mine. So this base... We might call it a temporary base until we find a mine. We want a base with a mine. Or who knows, we might get lucky and have a mine very close by. So let's pave. Okay, our phlegm is too low. Let's study this. Let's eat. Okay, we can shape for now. That is probably enough. There we go. So let's lift our stone with a big hua. And let's see what we need for the house. I'm almost sure we need 1 board. So let's see if we have a board. Yeah, we have 1 board. These are heavy. So let's build a farmer's house. There we go. Right, yeah, there. Perfect. Yep, 1 board. Now, why just 1? Well, I wanted to set up the house. There are other things we need to do to get dry boards, for example, and 12 nails. This will be difficult for us because, yeah, we're playing like this. Anyway, we have our humus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 humus to start our first field. We click on the humus and right click on the field many times. There we go, 5 times. Now we need seeds to start planting something. Let me check if I have cotton planting. I don't, so we want to have cotton planting as soon as possible. That requires stocks and cultivars. Okay. We know what we need, so let's go to Providence. That's a safe place to find stuff and with lots of respawns. Plus we can probably find a house in there to raise, or yeah, to raise our temperature. We are at 93 right now. Hopefully Providence is not cold right now, because if it's cold it will ruin our temperature. And oh no, it is cold. What is this Santa guy here? Ho ho ho. I didn't read the update, so I have no idea. Let's go inside this house. Oh, there's a chest here. that might have been a trap. Luckily, nothing happened. My temperature is now 94. So just by staying in a warm place like this, we can get warmer. 95 now. So we should stay here for a while. It's springtime, so, or summer or whatever. So we want our temperature to go back up, and then we will be able to run and walk faster. Unless we require more stuff on us, which could be the case. Let's see, what else can we craft? We have snakeskin belt we can use. Yep. Enough to use that. It gives no thermal stuff, but we can put stuff in it. Like what, you may ask? Like our shovel? Maybe? No, not our shovel. We need a novice tool belt for our shovel. Oh look, our temperature is back up at 97. Let's see, we don't need these stones, so let's put these 2 stones here, because they are heavy. Okay, our hypothermia debuff is gone, and if we press F2, we can run like crazy. Perfect for exploring. This thing here is a bear. Let's go to the bear. Since we are in Providence, it should do nothing to us unless we attack it. Bears are good for blood, I believe, and they're difficult to kill for someone like me. To be able to confidently kill them, you need like 80 vials in each. 80. Of course you can do it with like 25 or 30, but that would require you to know how to move. But yeah, 80 should be enough to easily kill them. Let's get some berries. Don't forget, those green lines are not actually part of the game. We activated that with a modified client we got on the forum. This is Latikai's client, so if you press Ctrl O and you go to... Oh, where was it? Did this change as well? Yeah. So inventory and items. Show gobble meters. No, that's not it. Show gob paths. Show actor path here. It seems I opened the wrong client, so it doesn't matter. Let's pick these berries because we will need food. Actually, we don't need food. We have many roasted pine nuts. Let's craft these berries though. Okay. People usually go north, so in our case, let's go west. I'm pretty sure we might find some stuff there. Although, if we find someone, I'm pretty sure we will get knocked out and possibly die. Like this skeleton here who died. So in this video, oh look, a deer. In this video we will leave Providence. What are the pros and cons of leaving Providence? The pros are that you will be able to find more stuff because you will go to lands that are not explored. You might be able to find abandoned bases where you can loot some stuff, or if you want to risk your characters with crime, which I don't recommend. I usually recommend to make a different character to use crimes with. You can use that to raid bases, or if you want to start practicing, because it's not good to raid bases as you will most likely die, you should start by raiding, I don't know, abandoned bases. Go inside them, check if they are in fact abandoned. How do you check that? By trying to destroy their stake claim. If you can destroy it, then basically you can get everything inside the town for free. When I say for free, I mean with no consequences of leaving larceny cents. So let's continue east. Oh, another snail. We can glutton once again, so let's raise our yellow bile. There we go. Swimming. You can turn off swimming so that when you get out, you will automatically not be able to go back in. Not many people actually get here, so we found some stuff. Straight chestnut, which we can, and we will, roast it to raise our blood levels. We can check some stamps here. Oh, and on the lower left part of the screen we can toggle the display town claims. Do you see this line here? Like a red or a red tint? That means we are in Providence. Once we leave the red tint, we are leaving Providence and into the wild. Let's turn this off. That means people can kill us here, but nobody usually gets things here, so we should use that to our advantage. We have many arrowheads, we just need the feathers. I'm confident we will not find anyone, because there's not a large player base in this game. Let's continue swimming. The hotkey to swim is V, N. So if you're just running and you don't want to press on the menu bars or on the menu buttons, you just type VN and you can start swimming. Make sure not to type on chat, because if you type on chat, stuff will not work. Beavers, that's a new animal for us. Maybe, I don't know if we've seen them on another episode. If you kill a beaver, make sure to skin it and to take everything out, because of witches. They like to get stuff from dead animals to make your life more difficult. So what can we do here? Oh, we want to raise our stocks and cultivars, right? So we probably need to study this thing here. Look, someone has a base here. They have their P claim. Yes, so I cannot go in. They have stuff that's dry, they have their pots, they have their coal. So if I were to be practicing grading in this case, I would click on the Adventure tab and Criminal Acts. Just once though. That will activate our Criminal Acts and we will go inside leaving a trespassing scent, which is not summonable but it's trackable, so people will know where we live but they will not be able to kill us. Then we will try to destroy that claim stone. And do you see that this claimstone. And do you see this bed here? That's where their main is sleeping. So you see they have cotton that's up. That could be a sign that they are not playing anymore. Also this is already white, meaning it's already dry. It's another sign that they are not playing anymore. If we were to visit that base, let's say tomorrow or 2 days after, and if it's the same, that's a good signal that that base is raidable. Let's study this. There we go. Stocks and cultivars. I want to get cotton planting, which requires more. 26 stocks and cultivars. Anyway, I guess that's almost all for today. Oh, have you heard that? That's a bear in the wild. A bear in the wild will attack us. So we have to probably run from the bear. And have you noticed that our torch has 51% fire left? If we click on autumn grass or wood chippings and right click there, we can replenish the fire. So what is this? Oh, an Indian feather, I'm so lucky. Well, as a newbie I'm lucky. There are of course easier ways to make more silver. But I cannot do that because that requires repetitive tasks, which are boring. Porcupine spines. Let's study this and raise our level. Let's eat something for regen. There we go. Sugar cap mushrooms, they are not poisonous, so safe to eat. No more feather. Let's craft inspirationals and savage charm. If we knock out right now, we will drop everything on the floor, so let's equip this one. We have it here. Let's continue our way. We replenished our black bile. Let's study the porcupine spines. It gave us cloak and dagger. Can we do anything with cloak and dagger? Like Rights of the Englishman, we need more. So let's study cloak and dagger. Rights of the Englishman helps us be able to attack other players. Let's eat some more and get tumbleweeds, which are very nice for stocks and cultivars. That's the thing we're looking for. Oh, we saw another tumbleweed on the minimap. We should probably go after it. Let's study the tumbleweed. And we need something that gives us stocks and cultivars. We can actually right click on the tumbleweed on the minimap as well. And that will lead us straight to the tumbleweed. There's another tumbleweed on the minimap, so let's get that one as well. This here is a seashell. Very nice inspirational for us. Look, here's another town. Again, this seems abandoned, but who knows? If you're practicing grading, this is a good place to start. If I press Alt-R, I see there is no defense here, so it's almost riskless to attack this. Or if you're lazy, you can just build like a split rail fence all this way here. Wait for, I believe it's like 2 weeks, then destroy that split rail and it will splash. That way you will just leave a trespassing scent. This base is really easy to raid actually. And yeah, there's like nothing inside. But if someone had enough gold to make silver to make this claim like this, I mean the size, that means they should have something inside. So you want to, well, before raiding the claim stone, you want to click larceny on the claim stone. Who knows? Maybe the character has a wallet with like 6,500 silver you can have for free, because it's Salem free for all. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and if you watched it complete, even more thanks, and post in the comments if you watched the complete video. Don't forget to like the video because it helps a lot. Share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel so that I can keep on doing more videos every week. Of course, if you don't like the video, you don't have to do that. But that's it. Oh, and a sunflower, which gives us stocks and cultivars. But we'll continue that next episode when we will probably get cotton planting. See you!